Good morning. How are you? Welcome, Anisa. Anita, welcome once again, because Anita is an invited. Is always invited here in our space in Global Networking in All Ladies League. And today we have the special presence of Anisa. Anisa is in Basel, in Switzerland. She's a coach and training in meditation. And we thought it was the best idea to add one more subject in our space. We have gender, we have women empowerment, women in businesses, sustainability, domestic violence, many subjects. I would say meditation. Today that we are celebrating International Women's Health Action Day. How better way to have an action on health than to bring tools as meditation. And Anisa is there generously, is here the same as Anita, contributing in this intimate conversation. We are not used to this intimate conversation. We like these events with many people, and now we are just here, just together, to learn from you, Anisa, and then to release all these tools, all these videos. And before I give you the word, Anita, please welcome from Michigan. She woke up very earlier to be here. So thank you for being here, Anita.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. I'm looking forward to hearing Anisa and getting into that meditation. So thank you, beautiful. Thank you so much.
And Anisa, please, the floor is yours. This is your space. It would be a short space, as you asked me also to be short. But don't worry, because every month Anisa will be here with us, finding this space of calm, of trying to search for our inner, that in the end is the only thing that we can control. So thank you, Anisa, and please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Maria, for reaching out and for organizing this. And thank you so much, Anita, for being there, exactly waking up in the morning and be with us, bringing your energy to us. So I'm Anisa. I'm a meditation and intuitive painting teacher, and I'm a resilience coach. I'm based in Basel. So let me talk about a little bit about meditation and about the need of meditation. It was funny because someone reached out today and asked me, "You don't have any problem anymore because you meditate?" And I was like, no, not exactly. So you cannot stop problems if you meditate. So the reason that we meditate is not to avoiding the problems or to say, okay, I'm going to generate such a good karma that nothing bad will arrive to me. So it's kind of making and creating some space to see what is happening. So you change basically your point of view, you change how you see the things. So if something happened to you, you do not react as a person who doesn't have that practice. So the event happened, and we are in this world and we're all connected, and we cannot stop the external things. So I think it's an important topic to start with and understand why we meditate. Do I meditate to generate good karma and avoid the external things and just have a cover, to cover myself, or whatever? So I'm interested as well to understand your ideas. So it's not a monoton things, but it's a conversation. And maybe after the conversation at the end, I'm gonna guide for a small, maybe 10 minutes meditation. So I'm wondering if you meditate and why you meditate. What is the reason that you meditate for yourself? That's interesting things to understand.
Anita, why, as Anisa say, why you meditate? Why you think it's important to meditate? How can you cope with your problems without meditation? Think that just with a critical thinking, being cold, thinking this is the solution. That's what I have to do. Why we meditate? Why we enter in that inner?
Well, for me, there are many reasons to meditate and many different ways to meditate. We have guided and visual and all that stuff, heart activation. For me, the main reason why I meditate is to commune with my oneness, to commune with the God that's within me, to connect with that. That's where I get all of my ideas. I meditate so that I'm an energy gal. So I know that even though we're not seeing this energy, my thing, and it's been a lifelong thing for me. I mean, I left 19 years employment so I can learn how I interact with energy. And meditating helps me to learn how to interact with, I call it unipersonal energy. So my main purpose of meditating is it increases our coping mechanism. Like you said, I so agree. It doesn't eliminate, well, it does take away some things, because the calmer and the more resonance, the measure that we vibrate on a scale, the we attract what's in our mind. So if my mind is on a calm and enlightening, a happiness state of being, then I'm going to attract that happiness state of being. Now there will be obstacles and conflict, if you will, that come, because that's for our soul elevation. However, because meditating teaches that whatever comes our way, it is for us to learn. And that's what meditation helps me. So mainly it is to commune with the true nature within me. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you, Anita.
In my case, I think that it's not an easy answer for me, because when I meditate, after I meditate, I find so clarity on my feelings that I cannot explain it. It's not tangible. No, I am in the middle of a chaos, and we choose. No. I am like, you choose, Anisa. You say this is like an ocean, finding calm in the ocean of your mind. And many times when they're in the middle of a storm, like you are in a boat and there is a storm around you, meditate. It creates the idea that even if there is a storm, I am completely safe. And it's something that is so mysterious for me, but it's so useful, no? So useful, and I use it as much as I can. Anisa, it's a matter of quantity. It's a matter of how many times we meditate, or once we get the discipline, it doesn't matter if we do it once a week or 4 times a day. Please.
So yeah, it's very interesting to hear both of you actually. So what I wanted to arrive is that maybe we start with different goals to meditate, right? I remember when I started to meditate, like very regularly with discipline, it was like 7 years ago. I grew up in a spiritual family, so I was used to praying and praying with devotion as well, so I was really, if happened something, I was praying and asked for guidance. And then 7 years ago, through my meditation master, I understood meditation. And my goal in that moment was really to be, to get high somehow, to have the vision. And at the beginning, it was such a strong thing for me. So I just wanted to sit and see things, So that was my goal. And of course, it changed with the years, So now when I'm sitting, I'm fine if I'm not getting high. And of course, I'm just receiving the energy and guidance and calm, and also to see new things and open new doors. And I'm like, oh my God, that's such a mercy and such a blessing. So the aim of the people can change, with the age, with different things. So I have people coming and they want really to get rid of the stress. So they come and say, I want to start meditation. Spirituality, religion, I don't mind. I just want to meditate. And that's fine as well. So meditation can help you, as you mentioned, Maria, to just, our mind is like an ocean. It's loads of thoughts. Even if we think that we are not thinking, we are generating 60,000 thoughts per day. Really, we are doing it. So if we have that calm, at least we can see the thoughts coming and going. And then we can kind of manage them, not controlling them, but to choose. If something is coming and it's unpleasant and it's not real, for example, it's a fear or something, I'm not going past that exam. I see that and I say, that's only a thought. That's not me. That's not real. So I just let it go. So creating more space. And of course, if there is a thought that is real, so again, meditation, what it is and what is not. If there is a thought that I need to search for a place to live, I cannot say, I just meditate and I forget that, so something will arrive. I need to actively, look for a place to live, so that meditation maybe can help me to calm my mind and find solution. So another important thing is that we speak a lot about letting go during the meditation, right? That letting go at the beginning for me was like letting go totally of the material things. So I was always so high and so, high up that I didn't want to have a material life. I was like, I'm very fine to be spiritually blessed, and then I start to understand, oh, we are living in this world as well. And when we say let go, we are talking about the resistance that we have to see things actually. So the resistance that, for example, I have to see, I need to learn that material and pass an exam, So let me sit and find ways for that. So that's another thing about resistance, and just to let go and see what I'm doing, how I'm doing, and how I'm feeling also. Do not let us to be taken with the routine of the everyday. And if there is something, I just ignore it. So again, meditation is sitting there and creating that space to say, I got maybe upset yesterday of something. What are my needs? What I got upset during our communication with someone? What is missing there? Maybe I need some compassion to myself. Maybe there is something that I didn't like, and why? Just like have that space. Is not investigation that we do with analytical mind to overwhelm ourselves. Sometimes that critical mind going on and on. It's a very kind, gentle, compassionate conversation. I see like kind of baby, you just baby yourself, and like a mother that take a baby and say, okay, I'm seeing you. You're there. Just having you in my arm. What are your needs? So maybe if someone likes to start with meditation, it's good to have all this overview of why I'm doing it, why it can enhance and shift my life. Because some people come to me and say, okay, but how meditation can shift or transform my life? Okay, I just reduce the stress, and then what? So the reducing the stress is the first things that you just, calm your mind. And of course, your hormones do not release that much cortisol that was releasing before. So you're going to have more vitality hormone. That's one thing. And then you start really to creating that space so you can see how the things is standing. I don't know if it resonates to you. Probably when you have started at the beginning, Anita, you could see also this transformation and this shift.
Anisa, and also Anita, I have a question. Is a method is like a prayer, so absolutely natural with your own inner and your own way to connect? Do we need discipline?
Absolutely.
Is it continuous? Yeah, absolutely. You say.
Absolutely.
So how do we do focus? What is the link with religion, if any?
Who, me or Anisa?
Anita, go ahead.
Who?
Anita, yeah.
Oh, okay. For me, with meditation and different prayer meditation, I've come to separate that from religion, because religion are rules and regulations kind of thing, and a certain ideology of how we believe in an infinite God, or even the middle person, if you will, Buddha, Yeshua, Zoroaster, whatever. Though that's the religion of it. To me, meditation is simply listening for guidance within ourselves, and even outside of us. I meditate while I'm walking. I meditate when I'm sitting in a chair. I meditate I meditate in many areas or at many times, because to me, meditation is simply saying, okay, I want to get to know my little one, that little girl in me. I want to be, I want, and I do, I believe I want to be, live life through rose-colored glasses. And that's what meditation helps me to do. So I don't put it like, and even sometimes people say spiritual. To me, everything is the ritual of our spirit. So there's no separation between business, spiritual, and different things like that. It is our creed. It is our action. It is what's in our heart. Is what is who we are. So and like Anisa said, like prayer, to talk with, I'll say the creator, the infinite, to talk with the infinite, to share my dreams and hopes and desires, although it's already known. And then meditation is that to receive, because I receive lots of my ideas through walking and meditating, even dreams, because a lot of times I'll wake up and I say, oh my God, let me hurry up and write this down, because the universe has given me this awesome idea of this thing. So that's part of meditation as well. And then when I was taking my daughters, I wanted them to be baptized, and the church down the street, it was a Catholic church, and I didn't have a car, so to me it didn't matter, Baptist, Catholic, Protestant, whatever. The religion didn't matter to me. I wanted my girls baptized in the water, the symbolism of the water. And with the Catholic faith, we had to go through catechumen. So during the time, the young sister, she's younger, I mean, about maybe 10, 15 years younger than I am, our instructor. And even she had indicated, she said, it comes a point, she said, that's when I learned. She said, there's prayer, there's meditation, and there's contemplation. She said, prayer is when you're going to be talking with God, universe, the infinite, God is he, she, whatever. That's talking with. She said, meditation is setting aside to listen. She said, at some point, it comes a point in your time where you're going to contemplate, where you don't have to set aside a time to receive from the universe, because you are one now. It's just a natural, organic thing. It's not a spiritual thing. It's not a religious thing. It's a natural thing. It's just a natural thing where we no longer, it's just like us talking now. We have, among the ideas and our connection right now is a contemplation of the universe, of God, of meditation, of whatever, and we're doing it organically. So that's, and then, like I said, I since a little girl, I have been on my quest to understand how I fit in with the universe, how I fit in with nature. And I'm a metaphysician. So once I became that metaphysician, you're smiling. Once I became that metaphysician, then it all started coming to me, where I started learning, and then leaving like the 19 years employment. It's like, why would I have to leave 19 years employment? Because I want to find out how I fit in with the universe, with energy. And it's just recently at 64 years of age that I learned I didn't leave 19 years employment to find my relationship with the universe. I left so that I can experience it and share it with others. And that includes meditation.
It's completely fascinating, Anita. This is bigotry for meditation. This is more than that. It's just bigotry to meditation. You are a fan of meditation. She say, I am sitting down, I am meditated, I'm walking, meditated. I don't do it that way. I have a different order. I need to lie down. I need to keep in silence. But they say, and this is the question for Anisa, they say that when you became to the level of Anita, you really can meditate in any place and in any moment. Is that true?
Yeah, I totally agree with Anita. Even now that we are talking, I'm just focusing on my breath, and I'm having the active listening, so I can really connect with you. And I think that's a meditation. So I think it really depends on the person. We are in different stage, and there is no good or bad. There is different stage of consciousness, and if we are there, that means we need to be in that stage. You know, if I started with a mantra meditation or with the prayers, I had to start with mantra meditation and prayer because it was responding to my devotion. If it was something like I don't know, another type of meditation, maybe I would not be attracted to that. So I think whenever you are ready and there is that wish, I call it poor intention. When there is that poor intention to start something, then the right things will come to you. So I just, I was ready, and my meditation master came to me in that moment, and he was teaching that very devotional mantra chants, and I was in love with him. So I follow him from Italy to France to do my training for meditation. So the answer is that it comes to you and then it transforms. Maybe someone that has never meditated, and because he or she is in that journey, because she should be in that journey, and start with a mantra meditation, which can be devotional, is not the right one, then I will propose another thing. So personally, I teach different meditations: mantra meditation, guided meditation, and primordial sound meditation that I learned with Deepak Chopra. So it's a very easy one. You have your mantra, you receive your mantra, and you can chant it. So again, the person can really arrive in a state of calm and feel the energy. And then the things transform. You start to doing it and you realize, oh, I'm walking and I'm observing. I'm meditating. That's a meditation. I'm talking to you, and I realize that I'm talking from my heart. So I have my soul connected. That's a meditation as well. So I really agree totally with Anita.
So it's not a method, but we need discipline. Yes, it's not a religion, but we need devotion for it. So we need to find the calm in the storm. So we need to find a very special and mysterious moment to do it. So maybe not all the people are on the same journey or prepared to do. So what you will say, Anita or Anisa, to those people that would like to do meditation, but you know that they are not prepared because they don't have the passion for doing it? What you would say? What is the message? And we are in the last 10 minutes. So I'm sorry to cut this lovely conversation with you both, but I think that would be a great message that will lead them. What happened with those people that are not prepared yet for meditation? What message we will leave?
I would leave that everyone meditates. We may just not know when we're meditating. So those that will come to me and say, okay, I'd like to learn how to meditate, because I'm a meditation practitioner as well. I will share with them what are the moments that you find yourself being still. And then we would go from there and say, okay, at this moment, like someone may say, I find myself calm when I'm sitting down, when it starts getting dusk, and I just find myself just thinking. I said, okay, that's your meditation. You're meditating. So we're going to start there. And then we're going to build from there as far as disciplining our mind and our body and that connection. So that's what I would do. I would start with at that point, where do you find your most calm state? And then we go from there. Because we all meditate it. We just don't know it.
So awareness of what you're capable of doing it. And Anisa,
if someone is listening this video, or someone that wants to start and don't know from where to start, I would say let's be honest with yourself and see why you want to meditate first. That's the important things. And search for the right teacher, because the right teacher that is, resonate with energy can give you the answer. Of course, the teacher doesn't have the answer, but as Anita mentioned, can find the right version of meditation with you, for you. So if someone comes to me that says, I have just 20 minutes per day, I want to meditate, I do not give a visualizations or guided meditation. I say, go with the primordial sounds, Or sometimes come to me and say, I have 10 minutes. I say, okay, I'm going to teach you the heart brain balance, meditation. It's 10 minutes. You do it in a 10 minutes. So, and why you want to do that? I would like to be more devoted. Okay, let's do mantra meditation. I even ask if they're devoted to the certain religion, because we have mantras in all religion. So I go and I study that, and I bring that mantra. I say, okay, practice that, Are you Jewish? Are you Muslim? Are you Baha'i? Whatever you have, are you Buddhist? I have a mantra for you. So let's start there. If there is a devotion that can be stronger. So I think it's important to say, okay, why I would like to start, what is my purpose, what is my intention, and find a teacher. And then you start the journey. It's easier if you start with a teacher that kind of went that journey,
To
Yes,
be humble, to be humble enough to find the teacher, the correct. They say that the teacher appears when the students are prepared. So
it was like that for me, totally.
and you have show up to us now, Anisa. So the last question, and I'm sorry, I have to end now. The last question: guided meditation or without a guided meditation, just you alone? What is the best? What you prefer? The advice that you would like to give, Anita and Anisa? Anita, please.
Oh, I like them both. I enjoy guided and meditation. My more when I want to when I want to get within myself, I prefer silent meditation, because meditation is to remove the external. So anytime if I'm receiving information from someone, then I'm receiving external into my meditation, which is beautiful, because you know what I mean. However, when I really want to connect with the divinity within me, I want it silent. I may use music to help me, because music is the audio, of energy. So music really helps to elevate our consciousness. Studies have revealed, I did that in my dissertation. That was the whole thing about music and meditation. So, but mainly, uh, most times I'll do that. Starting out, I didn't. And when I'm sharing with other people, we don't start out with silence, because again, that's discipline. And like Anisa said, it takes, meditation is the relaxation, the intention, and then the return. So if I'm just now starting with those 60,000 thoughts a minute, I mean, throughout the day, then I need to discipline my mind. So of course I'm going to need external help to discipline my mind. Then as I get used to it, then I'll graduate to a point where, okay, now I can see within my third eye. I don't need the external to help me. I use it when I want to, but it's not that I have to get there. So I both, because like Anisa, there's oh my gosh, Zen meditation, mindfulness meditation, heart activation, breathing it's just so, like you said, mantras for every religion, mudras, all kind of stuff. So yeah, I enjoy both. I just created a program where it's seven audios of meditation, with guided and visual meditation for each of the chakras. So I enjoy both.
Great. Anisa, is the last message. We have just a couple of minutes. Anisa.
That's the same for me as well. So I maybe clean the room with the music or something like that. Or when I'm teaching, I use music or mantra music to clean the room, so that people will, feel better energy, like elevated energy. And when I'm doing for myself alone, I start with prayers and mantras, so it can be really connected and no music. And when we have group meditation as well, as Anita said, I cannot start with asking people to be silent. So I start with talking and guiding them. And I see, according to the experience, that they enjoy most when we really meditate, do not have any music. They find music distracted. Some people, if we have relaxation music, relaxation and meditation that you just lay down, you're relaxing, that one music can be applied. But again, to your question personally, I like to start with prayers and mantras. Then I can really be connected. And then, yeah, it's like food, you know, everyone likes a different food. So I think the ability of teacher is to be flexible and, you know, serve and prepare the suitable food for each person.
So for those that think that meditation is associated with Buddhism or with a specific religion, they are wrong, because you can connect with any religion, with any prayer, you can connect and meditate. So meditate, I think it would be to be an open mind and to be open to the new, and a new mindset that allow you to enter in new techniques and new resources, to finding that calm in the storm of
Totally. It's connection to yourself, basically. Whatever you are, it's yourself. And then you can add the spices, add different spices, devotion, or whatever you want, but it's yourself. So the base of meditation, sit with yourself, be with yourself, and see what is happening.
Okay. So just, I would say, I will take just a couple of seconds to say thank you so much to you both for being here and this wonderful conversation, inspire and enrich and powerful. And now I will give Anita, please, in 5 seconds, the last message, and Anisa, of course, you end this with your beautiful message. Anita, please, 5 seconds, and then Anisa. Yeah.
Okay, 5 seconds to
whatever you want it, whatever message you want it.
Okay, well, my 5 seconds is that I want to ask Anisa, you mentioned the pedestal or song or something meditation. I want to know more about that. That's my 5 seconds.
Primordial sounds?
Primordial song, yes, ma'am.
So that's fine. I finished with that then. I just thank you for organizing that, and I hope that more people start to experience it themselves, the meditation. So primordial sounds is a Vedic traditional meditation, mantra meditation, that basically your mantra is calculated based on the date of your birth and the location. So I have my mantra. It's for me, that I cannot share it with someone else to avoid all, you know, feedbacks, because it's mine. You will receive your mantra if you're interested, and you can start meditating with that, and it's going to vibrate with your energy, because in the Vedic tradition, you know, according to the movement, cosmic movement, and all of those, they wrote different mantras with different, you know, for different dates of birth. That's very powerful, to be honest. That was the last meditation that I learned to teach, and it was very powerful. So I studied that with Chopra, Deepak Chopra, and it was an amazing experience, actually, to see how you can really energetically vibrate with a certain sounds. So that's about that.
Anita, your sorry?
No, I was going to say, can you please spell that?
I'm going to write it down to you.
Okay.
You're going to write it down? Beautiful.
Okay. Then we do it. Just, Anisa, your last message, and we end the broadcast right now, please.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much. Start today, be open, and experience it for yourself, just with a little bit of curiosity, and that's it. So yeah, experience it for yourself. That's the important things. You won't, I think we do not learn this stuff until we experience it, we touch it really, and have that experience in our heart. Thank you so much, Maria, for organizing that.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for
Thank you
so much. Thank you.